Hi, welcome to another YouTube tutorial. Today I'm going to try and get through two Phil Collins songs, two of my favourite songs on the piano, Against All Odds and Groovy Kind of Love. I've put it into as easy a key as possible. There's a lot of YouTube tutorials on how to do this, how to do these two songs, but Phil Collins puts them in a complicated key to match his voice. So I've tried to make it as simple as possible, and I've tried to show it using chords, but of course you've got to do a little bit more than just play the chords. You've got to try a bit more, so I'll try and explain some of that as I go along. So we started off with a D minor, D minor 7. So that's a D minor, but we're actually going to, what it really is it's an F in the right and D's in the left. And like I said, you're going to have to do a bit more than just play the chords. So what I actually do is I play the D and the C together, and then I move up to the other D, and then I move to the A, and then I go F, E, and then I'm bouncing back and forth. And then I move up to the G, which on the left just means moving the pinky, and this second note here goes well with G, but G just moves up like this. Everything moves up one. So then D, G, B. And then we start moving up the piano, so we'll start with A minor. How can I just let you walk away? Just let you leave without a trace. When I stand here taking, this is where things get interesting. So we start A minor. This is B minor, I think, and so, but it sounds nicer with the B minor 7. Move up to C, and then move up to D minor. Now when we go to play F, we'll play these two here, and we'll play a triad down here, because what we're going to do is we're going to go, when I stand here taking, lock the F on the left, every breath, then lock it on the right with you to play E minor, then back up to A minor. So that's got that nice sound that the song has. So we start. Just let you leave without a trace. When I stand here taking every breath with you. Ooh, you're the only one, D minor to F, really knew me at all. Now, I'm not quite playing a G here, I'm going down to a G, but I'm just starting with, I think some people call it a G7 maybe, I don't know what it's called, but it's basically G, C and D. And that's pretty much how it goes from there. So now I'm going to try the chorus. So take a look at me now. Now this is the nicest sound I've managed to get, which is you move up to the D and you just play the A minor. And I don't know, that's called something, but we're just going to call it D combined with the A minor. Because there's just an empty space. Now to a full A minor. There's nothing left here to remind me, just the memory of your face. So take a look at me now. Okay, so we'll work through it again. And you come back to me is against all odds, and that's what I've got to face. And hopefully that will get you through the song. Okay, so this is another song that's I think in a slightly more difficult key, and most of the tutorials show you perfectly in that perfect key, but I've looked for the easiest key for me, which is just playing with C and then moving down to G, and straight away you can hear that sound. When I'm feeling blue, all I have to do is take a look at you, then I'm not so blue. So we move up to D minor. We haven't moved the C yet, but now we're going to move the C's up to join the D minor. When you're close to me, and I drop this down, so it's D minor 7. I can feel your heartbeat. Now, This could be E minor, but if we actually just play the G chord mixed with the E chords here and the B, it's called E minor 7th, that's good enough. I can hear you breathing in my ear. I did that in that last song, I just think it sounds nice. Even though it sounds the same as the song before, that little bit there, but it's just nice how it comes down to G. Wouldn't you agree, baby, you and me, we got a groovy kind of love. And that's pretty much it. And then, of course, we go into a key change, so this is when things get a little bit tricky. But I still think this is easier than the natural key that's played in. You're going to have to play a D, which for me is 2 Ds here. A, D, and we're going to hit the F sharp. And that's how, so it goes. Sorry. And then it moves up to the key. So we're going to jump to D. And this is cool. This is a combination of what's D on the left, and what we do is we change from D down to A. So just like we were doing with the G and the C, we're doing with the D and the A. All I have to do is take a look at you, then I'm not so we're going to play an E minor here, a proper E minor, which is a G, whatever that is a B and an E. So notice we're still locked our Ds in. Then we're going to move up the Ds up to E's to match it, and we're going to bring this down to play that E minor 7th again. Nothing seems to... Now this is a D on the right, and this is called, well, this is like an F sharp. So we've got a black key here, F sharp, and a D, but on the right it's a D again. So it's kind of like a D. My whole world could, just a normal G. Shatter, I don't care. Now, I would, sorry, what are we up to? We're up to A. I would play the A and the E here, and I'd actually play a D, just to give it that interesting sound. And that's basically it. So let's try that again from the top. So. I think that's pretty much the song in a nutshell.